We are live. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, I'm here. You can see me, right?
Yeah.
You can hear me
Good
as well.
evening. Hello. We are live
Ajay
now.
sir, you can
Yeah, you
start.
can hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ajay
Yes,
sir,
yes,
you
yes.
can start. Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, respected seniors and my dear friends. On behalf of Maharashtra Ophthalmological Society, I, Dr. Ajay Lohia, Treasurer of MOS, wish a very happy Women's Day to all beautiful and energetic ladies of MOS. Today, MOS has organized a special webinar on occasion of Women's Day for showing love and respect to all the women fraternity. It's coincidence that this year our MOS is led by two highly energetic ladies, President Dr. Anaga Herur Madam, and equally energetic and hardworking Secretary Dr. Preeti Kamdar Madam. This program is brainchild of our President Dr. Anaga Herur, and under her guidance, Secretary Dr. Preeti and moderators Dr. Arti Heda and Dr. Nikhil. They have worked very hard to prepare this program for all of us. Instead of speeches, we have debates on very important issues related to women empowerment by our lady ophthalmologist of MOS. And definitely, it's a treat to listen to their views. With this, I request our moderator, Dr. Arti Heda and Dr. Nikhil Nasta, to carry this forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ajay. Welcome everyone to this unique webinar where we come together to celebrate women and their incredible contributions to our lives and society. International Women's Day is not just a celebration, it's a reminder of strength, resilience, and achievements of women across the world. So, it is a day to recognize their journey, honor their accomplishments, and affirm our commitment to equality, respect, and empowerment for every woman. So, with this, keeping this in mind, I would like to invite Dr. Anaga Hirur, President of Maharashtra Ophthalmological Society, for her talk. She is going to talk to us about Dream, Dare, and Deliver, empowering women in medicine and beyond. Over to you, Dr. Anaga, for your presentation.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arti. Are my slides visible?
They are, ma'am. We are good to start.
Okay. Thank you so much. And at the outset, I would like to thank each one of you for being here, honoring our invitation, and being a part of this wonderful session. In fact, it's not just International Women's Day when we need to do all this, but yes, we take it as an occasion to come together and then share our thoughts and experiences. So, this talk is basically a reflection and lessons from my journey. So, it's just, even though the topic is Dream, Dare, Deliver, what I would be sharing with you all are a few of my reflections and lessons. So, friends, even this talk will be dedicated to all the wonderful women in my life. And yes, life itself is a great teacher. Having said that, it's hard to be a woman. That's the hard truth. You must think like a man. People expect you to act like a lady, look like a young girl, and yet work like a horse. So, my first lesson in life was this, a very famous ghazal by Nida Fazli Saab. कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, कहीं जमी तो कहीं आसमां नहीं मिलता. We as women, and especially as ophthalmologists, we always feel that our lives should be perfect, a perfect workplace, perfect career, perfect family. But unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. If you have a great successful career, your family life may be strained. If you have, if people who are very, very wealthy, sometimes their health may fail them. So basically, we need to understand that empowerment is not about having everything in its place. Even if you look at empowered women, many people feel that maybe they have it all, but that's not true. Empowered women probably just manage it all, though probably imperfectly. So it's about not panicking when pieces fall out of place. They say, kabhi zami to kabhi asman nahi milta. That means today, if you have the sky but you don't have the ground, let's enjoy the view. Tomorrow, if you have the ground but you don't have the sky, you rest well. Tomorrow, the balance might change. So now that we accept that yes, no one gets everything, we should also accept and be grateful for what life has given us and accept that trade offs are a part of growth. The second lesson that I think is very important for all of us, especially women, is to stop comparing ourselves with anyone else. When we look at people and we see their success, we don't see their struggles. When we see their confidence, we don't see their fears. When we see their achievements, we don't see their sacrifices. So their timelines are different, their paths are different, their journeys are different. When we keep comparing, that steals the joy out of our journey. And I think let's focus on purpose and progress rather than on people. So our confidence needs to be built on our own work and our own merit. So let our growth not be basically racing somebody else, but by bettering our own yesterdays, because our destinations are not going to be the same anyways. The third lesson that I learned was it's okay to be imperfect. So today, like as ophthalmologists, all of us want perfection in our clinical diagnosis in each step of our surgery. That's true. But when it comes to life, life is far from being perfect, and we as humans anyways are not perfect. So it would be better if we focus on progress rather than perfection, on being fearless rather than on being flawless. In fact, there is a Japanese philosophy which is called as wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi means they actually find beauty in imperfection. And there is a Japanese philosophy called as kintsugi. Do you know that there, if there is a pot which is broken, wherever there is a crack, they actually highlight it with gold. They don't try to hide it. So that means it makes it more beautiful. So, friends, that superwoman does not exist. What exists is that strong, real woman who is probably messy, probably tired, and always trying to learn. But she's the real one, and that itself is more than enough. Let's not even aim for always being perfect. The fourth lesson is you can't please everyone. No matter what you do today, as right from beginning, from childhood, we have been taught as girls, especially you have to please your parents, your in-laws, your family. You have to please, as doctors now, we want to please our patients, our staff. So we keep on trying to please people. If you are more acceptable and you say yes to everything, you finally turn out being overcommitted. If you say no to somebody, you are looked at being insensitive. If you're too strong, people think you're arrogant. If you're too soft, people think you're weak. So no matter what you do, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. Opinions will always exist. So then what do? Probably it will be wiser to choose integrity over approval. Now, what do we mean by that? Yes, it's good to be popular, but you cannot control people's opinions. What you can control is your own integrity, and that becomes more important than popularity. So, empowerment begins the day we understand that it's not necessary that everybody understands you, everybody likes you, everybody wants or everybody praises you, but that integrity that you have in mind should give you that inner peace. The fifth lesson. Remember, whenever we enter a flight, the instructions given to us are first put on your own oxygen mask, even before assisting others. Even if you have a child with you, not because you love your child less, but because if you yourself faint, then you can't help anybody else. So, again, as women, we put everybody before us, our family, our staff, our patients, our workplace, our organization, which is good. But at the same time, we forget taking care of ourselves. And friends, what I feel is taking care of yourself is not being selfish, it's being strategic. And that includes keeping yourself physically fit, mentally, you're taking care of your well being, spiritually, to be at peace with yourself, because only then you will keep your family and your workplace happier. And yes, financially, to be not only independent but also empowered. The sixth one, there is one very beautiful shloka in the Bhagavad Gita, Yasmanno dvijate loko, lokanno dvijate chayaha, which means that whenever you are working or you're rising or growing in life or at any point of time, you do not disturb others, you do not step on anybody's toes, you do not harm others. And at the same time, no matter what criticism you face, we all face stressful lives, no matter what chaos, people's hurtful comments or unnecessary squabbles, don't get disturbed by the chaos or the criticism. So we need to keep our mind steady, and that calmness is the true strength. especially as females, because you are the foundation and the pillar of strength of the family as well as in the organization where you work. So unless and until we are calm, our strength will not keep everybody together. And yes, believe in yourself. We have all been very good students. We have all been very good surgeons. We have all been very good family people. And when you believe in yourself, that confidence shows and makes your environment happy. And you have the power to change someone's life. Friends, being a woman is not only for yourself. Today, whether it's your workplace, whether it's your organization, family, you want to take your entire batch together, people together. So a strong woman stands up for herself, but a stronger woman stands up for everybody else. And that is what I think is the strength of all of us as women, so that we all go ahead. And I think that's the essence of today's webinar too. Yes, you were born to shine. Just two lines from one of the poems that I had written a few years ago. जो मुझ में सोई शक्तियां जगा के देख ले कोई, जो मुझ में सोई शक्तियां जगा के देख ले कोई, डगर की रोशनी हूं मैं जला के देख ले कोई. So it's the woman who has to be given opportunities to shine, and once she does that, she will spread light everywhere. And finally, friends, today we are all talking about a gender neutral environment. Just because we are celebrating International Women's Day doesn't mean that we are belittling the importance of the men in our lives. All we ask is a level playing field. All we ask is being given equal opportunities so that all of us together can make our society a better place to live in. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anaga ma'am. That was so well said. And she has magic with her words. Two, three things in your talk clearly made it the Wabi Sabi principle, which was such a nice thing to speak about. And about the level playing field, yes, there should always be a very fair chance. It's gender neutral because it's after all the intellect is the hard work, right? That doesn't come more for a male or for a female. We will be highlighting upon this as we go along. And before we start on the debates, we have to share the first four reel videos. So may I request the team to share the first four reel videos? Panelists, please be ready with the judging.
So Nikhil sir, we will just brief the audience. What are these videos about? So we had circulated a Google form 3 weeks back to our all MOS members, and we had asked them to give us a short video reel uh, to tell us that women that inspired them. So let's hear what people have to share about their motivation, their inspiration in life. So it was called upon in a video format. We have received 16 videos, and we've decided to play all the videos, just not the top three in this webinar. So we all also get motivated with that. So to save the time, we won't allow any of the presenters to talk, but we are going to run them one by one. So Sunil, are we ready with the first video? So first video is by Dr. Manik Rao.
जो दिल ना लगे उसे कह दो बाय 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 आने दो दिल में आ जाने दो कह दो मुस्कुराहट को हाय 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 जाने दो दिल से चले जाने दो कह दो घबराहट को बाय 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 बाय
Love you zindagi Love you zindagi Love you zindagi Love me zindagi
The second video, Dr. Anamika Agarwal. She has shared two videos with us. So we are going to share the first video.
तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है जहाँ भी जाऊँ ये लगता है तेरी महफिल है
Third video is by Dr. Prasad Vadebe. So Sunil, can we have the third video? So this video is very special for me because Prasad sir is traveling. He's in Kilimanjaro and he called me up yesterday night saying that, please yaar, ye video zarur play karna. So let's see what he has to say.
Dr. Prasad Walimbe, pediatric ophthalmologist from Pune. When I look back at my professional journey as an ophthalmologist, I realize that many of the milestones I cherish today were possible because someone quietly stood beside me, lending strength, wisdom, and unwavering support. That person is my wife, Dr. Tejaswini Walimbe. What has always inspired me deeply is her simplicity and clarity of values. At the core of her personality lies an unwavering belief in karma, the philosophy of doing one's duty sincerely, irrespective of any circumstances, and continuing the work with dedication, dignity, and quiet resilience. Her leadership abilities and her constant stream of innovative, out of the box ideas continue to inspire everyone around her. But beyond all these roles and accomplishments, what I cherish the most is the strength of her character and the warmth of her heart. She has been my constant source of courage, balance, and inspiration through every phase of life. Today, on this special occasion, I simply wish to say thank you. My heartfelt gratitude to my lovely wife, Dr. Tejaswini Walimbe, for being my strength, my inspiration, and a quiet force behind so many of my dreams. Thank you.
So beautiful. Yeah.
So I hope Tejaswini ma'am has seen this. So let's have the fourth video, which is by Dr. Shubhra Agarwal.
Hello. Behind every strong woman, there are two stronger women. My mother has always been my greatest inspiration. I have seen her fight the world, fight time, and still rise with dignity. She never tried to prove herself loudly. Her actions spoke for her. From her, I learned resilience, courage, and the power of standing tall no matter what comes my way. And then, life blessed me with another blessing, my mother in law, my constant support system. She stands behind me in every dream I chase. She holds the home with love and strength so that I can step out confidently and independently into the world. Because of these two incredible women, I don't just survive, I grow. One taught me how to fight, the other gives me the strength to fly. Today, I thank both of them. Thank you.
So lovely.
So I hope the judges have scored it. Nikhil sir, over to you. We can start the debates.
Yes, I think all the reels were amazing, and it's nice to see a man appreciating his better half that makes his life full. So, as I commented there also, we start with the first debate, Dr. Deshpande versus Dr. Wadia. And let's see what they have to say. They have a very interesting talk. So, over to you, girls. Go for it.
So
Am I
Dr.
audible?
Yeah, Dr. Renuka, you can start. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to discuss this debate, we have the panelists Dr. Tejaswini Vadimbe and Dr. Sirish Thorat.
पहिली slide.
Yes,
It
Dr.
doesn't
Renuka, your
go back.
presentation is visible.
Yeah, but I cannot see my first slide.
So maybe you want to go back and just restart your presentation.
One sec.
The topic is very interesting. Do women need special leadership platforms, or should leadership be gender neutral? So let's see what Dr. Renuka has to say. She believes that we need special leadership platforms.
Cooking play करो.
Do you need any help, Sunil?
Cannot start it from the beginning.
You just close your presentation and reopen it. If you want, till that time, we can take Dr.
Karishma, yes. that's right.
Karishma's
No,
talk.
just a sec.
Minimize it and then share.
I think go to first slide and then share.
Yeah. Is it seen now?
Yes. Now, yeah.
Just go on the slideshow mode and then
Slideshow
we are
mode,
good to
Yeah.
start.
Great.
Good evening, honorable members and esteemed viewers. A happy Women's Day to all of you. And today on this occasion, I take the opportunity to support the need for special leadership platform for women. And I'll tell you why. If we go to the statistics, we see very less representation by women in most of the organization, lesser in the governing committees, and even almost none in the leadership programs. And this data is from the professional medical associations, which is considered to be the highly educated and esteemed part of the society. Even in the specialties like obstetrics, gynec, and pediatrics, where the number of women is more, at leadership positions, the male dominates. So there is a lot of gender imbalance and less representation of female amongst the gender neutral organizations. Dedicated special leadership platforms can help correct this inequality by increasing the involvement of women, and they can level the playing field. Women do face some system barriers like limited access to key positions. The decision making is sometimes questioned, and they are most of the times offered secondary or supportive roles. Dedicated platforms can surpass these barriers by providing more opportunities and countering stereotypes. Women are natural leaders, but they become less assertive unknowingly. Some dynamic ladies do pave their way through struggles, and they can become role models for other women. They can share their own experiences with other women, and mentorship by female themselves can be helpful to know their capabilities and even problems. So it can break the glass ceiling. Seeing women in leadership roles will increase their own ambition and belief. So leadership can seem achievable, and it will increase their participation. Women learn by observing and sharing. So dedicated platforms for women will allow to improve their skill and confidence. It can be like a training for them for public speaking and also an executive coaching to level up their performance. So basically preparing them for a bigger picture. There are some unique challenges women face, like higher scrutiny, double standards, sometimes a bias in performance evaluation, and also the work and life pressures balance. So special leadership platforms can counter these challenges and provide strategies to handle these realities. Special leadership platforms for women can create safe network spaces and inclusive environment for women. It gives them a good peer support and even can amplify women's collective voice. They can share their views without the fear of discrimination. So I believe special leadership platforms for women are not about giving them privileges, but an opportunity for equality. Not about favoritism, but about a fairness in representation, not an unfair advantage to women, but correcting imbalance. So, special leadership platforms are actually temporary tools to correct long standing inequalities. And I urge you all to support the notion. Thank you all for your patient listening.
Very
Thank
well
you, ma'am.
said. Lovely.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, ma'am.
Nikhil sir, you're there? Yeah.
Yes. I think that was very well put. And yes, there should be a level playing field. It should be fair. Only if you're giving a first chance, haath pakdenge, to you can go ahead. Kafi time you're not given that first opportunity itself. And what she said about ops, gynec and other things, not giving them leadership roles at all. So all that must change, and more participation equals to that. Let's hear what Karishma's take is on the flip side of this. So over to you, Karishma.
Hi, is my presentation visible?
Not yet.
It's being shared.
Give me a minute. No, it's hanging. So let me just stop the sharing and then reconnect it. Now visible?
It still says Dr. Karishma Wadia started sharing the screen.
At my end, it's saying shared, but has it come now?
Not yet.
Maybe something to do with net.
Yeah, something to do with the network, I think.
So,
But at mine, the screen has come, like the sharing
Yeah,
screen
but
is opened.
we
so
are unable
Karishma,
to
can you
see.
email that to me quickly or send it on WhatsApp if it's not too long?
Yeah, it's not too long. I can email it to you. Give me a minute.
Yeah. So meanwhile, maybe we will take comments from our panelists for Dr. Renuka's talk. Tejaswini ma'am, you're there?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, Renuka spoke very well. Always there are two sides of the
Thank you,
coin.
ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, what research also says that men and women have a different style of the leadership, but their work is complementary to the each other. Females have more their participative role, building relationship is better, patience is better, emotional stability is good, multitasking is good with females, and males have a little bit of decision making is good. Then they have like a dictatorship qualities, but both qualities are important and both in collaboration when we will work. So that will be good for the organization and for each member also. So what I think is men and women should work on one platform. And secondly, what I feel she told gynec and obstetrics also, but similarly ophthalmology, when the woman needs a separate platform, when they are underrepresented. But I think in ophthalmology there is a majority of women, and especially in scientific organization, it should be gender neutral and merit based leadership or any other. So in my opinion, I think we should work together. Means we will learn from each other. Males have some different qualities, females have different qualities. We'll learn from each other, and together we can work better for the organization. So what I feel, they at least in 2026, we don't need a separate platform.
Okay.
Dr. Shirish Thorat, your thoughts on
Yeah. Hi, good evening.
Hi, welcome.
I'm keeping my video off because of network issue. Am I audible?
You
Yes,
are.
sir.
Yes, okay. First of all, happy Women's Day to all wonderful and dynamic MOS women. And I congratulate MOS team for coming out with such a great program on this day under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Annaga ma'am. And she's leading by the example. Coming to the Renuka's talks, I feel नहीं नेट issue है.
Sir,
Coming to
आवाज
the,
नहीं.
am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Now.
Please go ahead.
Coming to the Renaissance talks, I feel leadership should be general and neutral. But having said that, let me tell you, in Maharashtra, we're almost around 65% of postgraduate students who are women. But there are very few of them are coming into the leadership role, and there are multiple reasons behind that. Apart from the lack of, it is not lack of merits, but there are many, I mean, other barriers. The main reason I think is a mid-career squeeze, where the women need to handle the child care, elderly care, and these period exactly coincide with their I mean, the growth of practice and the years required to climb the society's leadership ladder. So I think we should take in the mind, and special platform really helps uh, in such a situations. Friends, let me tell you the problem, the opportunities and the requirements of different districts are different. Like in metros, you may not need another platform, but in tier 3 cities like Akola, Washim, Bulhana, Hingoli, there certainly needs something to push up. Some of the districts are like old boys clubs, and where there are less chances of these females coming up to prove themselves. So these platforms really benefits um, beneficial for such a woman of tier 3 cities. So, in my opinion, though leadership should be gender neutral, uh, something, some special platform really help the women to come up with different roles. And as Dr. Kanaga says, to every woman, stop comparing with others, run your own race, and we don't know the struggle and sacrifices of others. You cannot pledge everyone, and हैप्पी रिलेटेड को कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे लोगों का काम है कहना. Thank you.
Is my presentation visible now? Sorry.
Yes, Karishma, it's visible.
Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry for that glitch. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present in this debate. I'm going to be speaking about how leadership should be gender neutral. So we already know that women are the ultimate multitaskers. We know that they are doing everything, handling the work front, handling the house front, domestic chores, taking care of the baby, everything it is, and everyone seems to have glorified that. But who is responsible for that? I think it is the women who are responsible for that. Everyone says that there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish, and that's true. There is no limit, and there shouldn't be any limit for anybody, and that is why it should be a fair game for everybody. It has been assumed that the woman, since all these years, since she was always taking care of the domestic chores, should continue to do that. But if we want to change that belief, then it is important that we work towards that. We are already being labeled. There is stereotypism. You women only bring in the glamour quotient. Oh, you're too soft. Oh, you're too emotional. They're giving them a separate platform is now a risk of fixing the us into that same patriarchal model that we are trying to break out of. So we need to not have this sense of separation or groupism. We need to portray ourselves not as the inferior one, and we need to portray ourselves as equal. And why do we not need a separate platform? Maybe in the previous time it was different, but now everywhere we see changes. We have corporate policy changes happening. There's a menstrual leave policy. Why? Because people are identifying that women do have these physical changes and they do need respect for that. So at the corporate level also you get this leave. You have a maternity leave because we understand that physiologically the woman has to take care of something different apart from her career. There is a compulsory creche. Why? So that you can leave your baby right next to you and continue to work without being divided between work versus your career. There are changes on the domestic front. There are more services and facilities that are available. What is stopping us from getting house help? Yes, the conventional belief was that you should take care of everything at home. But if you do want to pursue a career, you will need to take the help of everyone possible, whether it is house help, nannies, support from in laws, parents, partners, all of the above. And with these services like Book My Buy, like Blinkit, I think it is time for people like us who want to pursue a career to ensure that we take the help of these facilities which were earlier not available. Yes, we won't be able to go and hand pick our groceries, but we'll have some delivery facility available that will drop it to our home. And yes, we will not be able to see the papaya that we want to eat because we didn't hand pick it, but you'll still get it delivered at home. And if the man didn't have to bother about the papaya, then why are we obsessing about those same subjis that they are not bothering about? So if we want equality to begin, we need to behave that way too. If we want a change for the coming generation, it is our responsibility to train our children such that there is equality, to train our boys to make sure that they know how to perform domestic tasks, and ensure that the women or the girls in this coming generation realize that equality begins at home. So if you share your domestic chores, you also are equal at work. It is not men versus women, it is men with women. We are a team, and we need to break that myth that we need a separate platform. If we want the equality, we need to begin right there. So that's all from my end. Thank you very much.
So, our panelists, do you want to change your views? Do you want to add something to whatever you have already commented? Karishma, you can stop your screen share.
Not, I think, as I said, the leadership should be gender neutral, but some cities really need such type of platform to get push themselves. And let us use these platforms as a launching pad for these, women from tier 3 city, and not as a parking lot, and provide them equal opportunities for everyone to come into the mainstream.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So we will give audience to think which side they want to go. Meanwhile, we'll have our next 4 videos. So Sunil, let's start. We have by first video by Dr. Sneha Lata. She's from Solapur.
That was lovely. Yeah, that was really, really nice. Next up, the reel that is going to be shared is by Dr. Nilesh Pandya, sir. Team, kindly play it.
I am Dr. Nilesh Pandya. The only strength of my life is Pratima Vairali, my wife. I have passed through a very hard stage. In 1992, it was so hard stage, she sold her bangles which was given by her father to support me. Up to 2000, nothing was happening in my life. At that time, I decided to take a job somewhere. But she gave me strength. Better before going to the job, you try once you're private. You take on rent some place. And she told, we have sufficient money at all, we will not earn a single rupee. We can pull on for 5 or 6 months. With her wish, her encouragement, I started my Netramani in 2000, and then I have never seen back. If she would not have been my life, I do not know where I would have been there. I credit all the things of my life, all the glamour, to her support only. Thank you.
Thank you, Pandya, sir. Again, appreciation for the better half, right? Who makes your whole life full. Next up, a reel by apne Atul sir, Dr. Atul Kadane, please.
First of all, let me wish everyone a very happy International Women's Day. As our President Anaga ma'am requested a 1 minute video about a woman we respect, I must admit it's very difficult to pinpoint one woman, and that too even more difficult to express it in just 1 minute. but I will try my best. When I think of a word woman, I think of many qualities I have learned from the so many women in my life. From my mother, I learned warmth. The first letter in woman is W. The ability to care deeply and give unconditionally. From my daughter, I am reminded to be an outstanding. The O stands for in woman second letter. To dream big and strive to outshine in whatever field I choose and in whatever endeavor I took. So from my wife, the third word, that is M, I am constantly learning mindfulness. So, the art of being thoughtful and aware of the world and the people around us. She taught me this. From my sister, I have learned affection. A simple but yet powerful strength of a love, bonding, and emotional support. And finally, the letter is N. The N stands for a nature of woman, a remarkable balance of various qualities, being caring yet strong, competitive yet compassionate, and striving for perfection while managing various countless roles in a life, that too with a grace. To conclude, I can say with complete conviction that the world will be incomplete without a woman in our lives. And I am truly grateful for all the women who have shaped who I am today. And I am sure you all agree with me. Thank you.
Wow, very well said. Lovely.
So our next reel is by Dr. Nikhil Nasta, sir. So let's have it, Sunil.
Hello, everyone, and happy Women's Day to all of you. Women should be celebrated, and they are very much celebrated in today's day and age. It's a big change from what we used to say earlier. The women who inspire me, I feel, of course, everybody's going to say, Mummy. Mummy is hoti hi aisi hai. So my mom definitely inspires me. She inspires my wife also. She's a very liberal mother-in-law and forward-thinking. She also inspires my two daughters by giving them the right values and making them turn out to be such fine, strong young ladies of today who have their head on their shoulders and they are go-getters in their own right. So yeah, definitely for me, all the boxes are ticked by my mother, and I am what I am today because of the values that she's given me over the years growing up. So love you, Mom, and happy Women's Day to all of you once again.
So amazing, amazing videos. I am sure you all will agree with this. So we'll give time to our judges to score them and we'll move on to the next debate. So to talk, we'll invite Dr. Nandini Birazdar and Dr. Shubhangi Dorkar. They're going to discuss should International Women's Day still be celebrated today? So first, Dr. Nandini will start. To discuss this, we have with us panelists Dr. Karobi Lahiri ma'am and Dr. Santosh Agarwal sir.
So before they start, I just want to say, is Women's Day still relevant? Is it a reminder of an imbalance, or is it really a gesture of appreciation? That's what my take on this is. Let's see what they have to say. Let's have the debates. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are waiting for Dr. Nandini to share her screen.
I think she has same problem.
Good
Aarti.
evening, all. Good evening, all. Am I audible?
You are audible. We are yet to see your presentation.
Yeah, but it's shared here.
Doctor, can you just stop and reshare, please, once? I think there is a network issue at your end. Just stop once and then.
Okay.
Are you on a mobile data by
Yeah.
any chance or on a Wi-Fi?
In the meanwhile, can we have one of the panelists maybe comment about it? What do you all feel about it? Is it relevant? होना चाहिए नहीं होना चाहिए?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
my yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Santosh Agrawal. So I think we should appreciate first the MOS team under the leadership of Dr. Anaga Herur for conducting such a beautiful webinar today, and also Dr. Aarti Heda and Ajay and other team members. Excellent videos, excellent presentation by all panelists and presenters also. So my take on this is, first of all, I should congratulate all the women on the International Women's Day today. And I think still we need this International Women's Day, because in many countries or in many areas like tier 3 and tier 4 cities, still women are behind means men. They are not to that mark, or they don't get that much platform. So I think to appreciate the woman and to give importance to the woman, we still need appreciation day or some this International Women's Day, so that we can draw the attention of our male gender towards the woman. And second thing, we should celebrate it not only one day, but what I think we should celebrate each day by respecting our women colleagues, our wife, mother, staff, and every woman. We should respect her, care her, appreciate her, and this is the only celebration. So each day should be celebrated as a Women's Day, what I think today. And still in internationally also, like Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and other many countries, still women are not given that much importance. So we need this type of day still in the prevailing situation. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity.
Thank you so much, Santosh sir. Actually, I totally agree with you. As a father of two young girls, I have seen that we take so many things for granted. As a city boy, we don't see कि it's everything for granted. कि हाँ ठीक है, आपको cricket खेलना है, आप खेल सकते हो. You want to go out for clubbing, you can. But in the tier 2, tier 3, this celebration reminds people कि yeah, women are equal or maybe even more. So yeah, point taken. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ajay. So, hello, ma'am.
Yes, your presentation is
Yeah.
now visible and you
Yeah.
can start presenting, please.
Okay, sorry for the delay, ma'am. Good evening, all. Why this question? Who all are in doubts? We celebrate International Women's Day to honor women's achievement.
Don't send, yeah. Just continue with the presentation. Just click on the screen and you will start rolling slides.
Very sorry. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you're audible, but screen is not visible, madam.
Meanwhile, can we take Dr. Shubhangi's presentation? Okay.
Yeah.
You can try once now since your presentation is visible, Dr. Nadine.
Yes.
I think it has gone again. You've stopped the share. Dr. Shubhangi, you are there?
Hello, am I
Yes.
audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Can you please share your
Okay.
screen?
Yes,
Dr.
I will.
Nandini's video is free, so I'm sure there is a network problem at your end. Can you
Okay.
please quickly share your screen?
Yes, yes.
To ask all the presentations to be shared to technical teams so that there is no flaw.
Ma'am, we've received already, but it becomes at times difficult for one person
Okay.
to do everything. So we
I will
thought that.
start.
Yes, Dr.
Yes,
Shubhangi, please.
Okay. Yes, yes.
So why not to celebrate it? It has this topic has come to me. I'm Dr. Shubhangi Dorkar Khole. I'm practicing in Varud district, Amravati. So coming to short history of Women's Day. So International Women's Day, it was started in 1911, but it officially recognized by United Nations in 1977. So actually the Women's Day, it first emerged from activities of labor movements at turn of 20th century. So it is celebrated in many countries around the world. It is a day when women are recognized for their achievements, and even in histories, four conferences also happened to strengthen women. So coming to like why not to celebrate it? So when we celebrate Women's Day, so at that time we make them feel more like men. But what are the basic things about women? They are about their mothering, their caregiving nature, and that are not spoken about much. And one more point I want to highlight is even International Men's Day is there, but I think not many men, even I was not knowing then 19 November is International Men's Day. So Men's Day is not given that importance as Women's Day is given. And what I think is celebrating women on one day is not done. So actually, men and women, they have equal role in everything. So why then only for a single day we are celebrating women and then not on other days? So the rest all time like female they came at periphery of the power, and only on one day we are putting them in the spotlight. So this is not done. And so there is one person who is a global women's representative, Lina Abirafe. She also said the same thing that when we are saying Happy Women's Day, so what we are saying that we are not given the same you can say standard or same importance in the community, but only on a single day we are celebrating and we are being happy. So this is not done. The things which we do when we celebrate Women's Day is we are making commercialization of Women's Day. Like company use the day for marketing, offering discounts on particular products, and just trying to hide the workplace inequality. And only a one day celebration is a really it is a poor substitute. And when we are highlighting women on this day, means actually we are indirectly we are telling them that they are the victim of the inequality, and even the focus which we are putting on a woman's day, it is misdirected. We are celebrating those women who are high achieving, who are doing better work, but what about those women who are come from low socioeconomical condition, who are laborers, and who are also have a right of a woman? And we are also, when we are celebrating Women's Day, we are ignoring the radical roots that when in 1917 the labor movement took place. So at that time it was a day of protest and it was not a day of celebration. So, so making all these points, I think instead of celebrating it only on one day, we should every day we should do something to reduce this gap. And so this was all about the global scenario. Coming to local level, so I am practicing in Varud. It is in Vidar near Amravati. So when we are going to a simple family, middle class family, so during lunch or dinner time, boys are they are asked to sit, and girls are asked to serve that you are a girl. So in future also you will have to serve food like this. So where is this equality? This equality, it has come to us from generations to generations, and we are living in the same place where girl education was not allowed few hundred years before.
So then few people came forward and took the step for female like Savitribai and Jyotiba Phule for basic female education. So we need more of the Savitris in our society to come forward and establish the equality between males and females. In few non
Dr. Shubhangi, sorry for the interruption.
okay.
We've overshoot the time. So if you can
Just, just,
kind.
just, just, just two slides now. So, in few northeastern states and some part of South India, there is matriarchal society. In Maharashtra, in Vidarbha also there is patriarchal society. So, what we don't need like male domination or female domination. What I want and what I want to emphasize is we just don't want Women's Day on one day and Men's Day on rest 364 days. So I want Women's Day on every day, Men's Day on every day. Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Dr. Shubhangi. Let's see if Dr. Nandini is ready now.
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Aarti, I think Dr. Shubhangi spoke a very hard-hitting truth, ना, जो reality है interiors का, which
Exactly.
I'm very surprised to hear all this कि ये सब अभी भी हो रहा है. So Women's Day celebrated once. I think it kind of reeks of a fake feminism, if I may say so. I'm not sure.
She has highlighted the points which probably we would not have thought of.
Nikhil,
Just celebrating
Yeah.
it, we would have not
still
thought that
there is
how
a
it is being used
discrimination.
commercially. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, there is a discrimination still going on. If a worker is a woman, she gets 300 per day, and
Mm.
the male one get 500 per day.
Mm.
So there is a still discrimination.
Which is quite shocking, है ना? नहीं होना चाहिए. We are so हम लोग यहाँ से खाली cut off है बॉम्बे में तो काफी चीजों से I think.
Dr. Nandini, I will suggest you something. Since we have the network issue from your end, why don't you just talk about it and don't share your screen? Yeah, but
Yeah, no problem.
yeah,
Dr.
so
Can you just click
you
on
can
the
still
So
screen
just
are you,
speak up.
it's not still visible?
It's
It's
visible.
visible.
Please
Yes,
go
yes.
on.
It's not visible. Yeah.
It's visible,
Okay.
doctor. Just click on the screen
Good
and
evening, all. Why this question? Who all are in doubts? Here is why we celebrate International Women's Day to honor women's achievement, to raise awareness about gender disparities, to support women to create a more equitable world. So, Women's Day should be celebrated till gender disparity ends. And according to surveys, it will take another century or more than that to achieve this. So, what's the point in debating further, my friends? However, no doubt women are getting opportunities in every field due to their capabilities, and we have witnessed this during Operation Sindoor. But in grassroots, unfortunately, if divorce happens, only woman is blamed. Unfortunately, if her own child is deceased, only woman is blamed. In unidirectional love, only woman is blamed. Even in mythological period, women were blamed. We have seen this in Ramayana and Mahabharata. Devi Sita and Draupadi were blamed without their faults. Even today, we are battling for gender equalities. In many households, girls study in government schools and boys from the same families in English medium schools. Society killing unborn female fetuses for a male, and at the fag end of life, son vanishes and women look after both the families. No share in ancestral properties. Just 2 days back, I read this in newspaper. Elderly parents distributed their 20 acres of land among their children, 15 acres to their only son, and only 5 acres between two of their daughters. However, the son is troubling parents as why they offered land to his sisters. Even in small cities, there is a preference for male doctors than female doctors. Women is becoming prey at every age, killed before born, killed after birth, sexually abused at schools, sexually abused at home, shamelessly sometimes by her own father, sexually abused at workplaces, honor killing for loving other caste males, Parda system is still on, acid attacks, dowry deaths, no freedom of what to wear even today, and the list goes on. What women want is just love, care, respect every day, everywhere, like males. So, hearing all this, no point in debating further. Still a long way to go to achieve this gender equality. I feel Women's Day should be celebrated till the mindset of the society changes and gender equality comes in everyone's mind. Thank you.
Nikhil sir, thank you so much, Dr. Nandini. I know that you've been very patient for your presentation, and you've highlighted such very important points. Dr. Santosh Agarwal sir, you're there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, so let's
I
hear you.
already spoke about this matter, this Happy International Women's Day again to everyone. Very well spoke by Dr. Nandini and previous speaker also. See, International Women's Day is just like our happy birthday. You give importance to that person, you make him or her happy. So, in that sense, we should celebrate it. And what I already said, it should be celebrated each day by not only by celebrating like we celebrate our other ceremonies or our birthday and anniversary, just to respect the woman, like your wife, mother, your daughters, sisters, your staff, patients, colleagues, any woman come across, you should respect her, care her, appreciate her. That is the celebration, what I think. So, still in the international arena, the women are not respected in certain countries. In tier 3 and tier 4 cities, still women are not given that much importance. And that's why we need such type of days to give importance to the woman. So I strongly feel that we should celebrate the Women's Day at least one day in a year. But in other sense, I should say means everybody should celebrate it each day by respecting the woman. That is my take on all this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do we have Dr. Karobi, ma'am?
I think we move to the next reels.
Yeah, so
Aarti.
ma'am had to go somewhere. She told us before. So till the time the audience thinks, what do they think on this topic? We'll move on to the next 4 videos. Nikhil sir, over to you.
So the first video we have now is from Solapur. It's by Dr. Rupali Joshi. Team, kindly play it.
Good morning, I am Dr. Rupali Joshi, and I am inspired by the women, motivated by the women, that is myself, that is the womanhood inside me. Because whenever I look into the mirror, I think about the past, the obstacles came into my way, that may be financial or personal, but I fought against it and stood strongly at the place where I am standing. In the past, I was a bookworm throughout my years, but slowly I have changed and adapted to life and brought so many changes, like I am cycling daily and inspiring other women to cycle, to hold their fitness journey. So these the adaptation and changes you can find at any point of time. That is the
The next video is by Dr. Rajkumari Jain. Can we have it, please?
डॉक्टर राजकुमारी जैन पारोला महाराष्ट्र, जहां ममता की पहली छाया माँ, हौसले की मजबूत दीवार पिता, तो हर सफ़र का हम सफ़र जीवन साथी होता है, वहीं गुरु का हमारे जीवन में कोई कम स्थान नहीं होता। हमारे जीवन में माधुरी रड़के मैडम का पदार्पण हुआ। शादी के 1 साल बाद ही उनके जीवन साथी का साथ छूट गया। पापा से आकर उन्होंने किसी प्रकार के काम की अपेक्षा रखी। पापा ने उन्हें जैन धार्मिक पाठशाला में काम दिया। हम सारे जैन समाज के बच्चे उनके शिक्षण ले रहे थे, उसी में मैडम ने पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कर लिया और अपनी 2 छोटी बहन भाई की जीवन को स्थिर किया, शादी वगैरह। हम जब 6th क्लास में थे ही तभी मैडम पापा से मम्मी से आकर के कहे कि आप इनकी शीघ्र शादी ना करिएगा, इन्हें पढ़ाना है। और अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से आज जो जैन समाज सर्वाधिक साक्षर है और हमें दुर्ग शहर की प्रथम महिला जैन समाज की डॉक्टर बनने का सौभाग्य मैडम के प्रयास से प्राप्त हुआ। अतः हम
Next video we have by Dr. Divya.
Behind every woman's journey, there are other women who are quietly shaping her path. My first inspiration is my mother. From childhood, she taught me discipline, resilience, courage to dream big. She showed me that hard work is not optional, it's the way of life. And that values, compassion, strength, they all should go hand in hand. Then I got married. Another incredible woman entered my life, my mother-in-law. If my mother built my foundation, my mother-in-law is still shaping me. Just like a fine wine that keeps getting better with time, through her wisdom, through her encouragement and belief in me, she continues to help me grow, both professionally and personally. On this Women's Day, I celebrate these two women who shaped the woman I am today. Because strong women don't just inspire the world, they quietly build other strong women. Happy Women's Day, everyone.
The next video is by Dr. Kashinath Chaudhary.
मी डॉक्टर काशीनाथ गणपतराव चौधरी, प्राध्यापक पिम्स मेडिकल कॉलेज राजस्थान. मी आज इंटरनॅशनल वुमन्स डेच्या बारात सांगू इच्छितो की ह्या महिला हा बरंच प्रगती केलेली आहे. आपण इवन बघतो की MBBSला सुद्धा महिलांचं प्रमाण जास्त आहे. आणि माझी आई अनाडी होती तरी पण मला MBBS डॉक्टर केलेली ही फार मोठी गोष्ट आहे. आणि ती माणसाचा चेहरा बघून ओळखायची कोण कसं आहे, तुझे जवळचे मित्र दूरचे. आणि महिला ह्या आता आपल्या इंडियामध्ये सुद्धा जशी इंदिरा गांधी पॉवरफुल होती, आता आपल्या अनघा हरोर मॅडम पण प्रेसिडेंट झाल्या सध्या. नम्रता शर्मा पण आपल्या ऑल इंडियाच्या सायंटिफिक कमिटीच्या चेअरमन आहेत. ह्या महिला पण फार पुढे गेलेल्या आहेत. आणि एअरफोर्सचे फ्लाईटसुद्धा ते आपल्या महिला हजारो किलोमीटर आकाशात जातात. ह्या महिला काही पुरुषापेक्षा काही कमी नाहीत. मी त्यांना शुभेच्छा देतो आज इंटरनॅशनल वुमन्स डे रोजी.
Very well spoken. All the 4 reels were very, very interesting. With that, in the interest of time, let's move straight up to the next debates. It's Dr. Kavita versus Dr. Shweta. They're speaking on work-life imbalance, balance, whatever. Let's have it from them. Over to you all.
Shweta is going first.
Yeah, I can go first, right?
Yes, yes, please go.
Is it visible?
It is visible.
Okay. So, hi everyone and good evening. Today I'm going to be speaking about myth and medicine for work-life balance for women doctors. So, let's ask the basic question. What do we mean by balance? Is it equal distribution? Is it predictability? Is it control over time? And of course, does the profession of medicine really allow this? Because medicine by its very nature will not work on these parameters. Let me show you an image that represents a large proportion of women doctors. A woman juggling a baby in one hand and a career in other, managing exams, research, responsibilities, and at the same time hearing well-meaning but an often asinine advice like take up a hobby to relax. Some may say this image is a trivial generalization, but perhaps it is. But the truth is, it is also very real. Medicine and unpredictable chaos of untimely emergencies. It has long training years, emotional spillover, and medical legal pressures. So, in fact, you are in many ways a punching bag on all fronts. Patients do not follow schedule, and in today's age of technology and litigation, there is a looming fear of being sued. The reality is that women can be just as great a doctor as anyone else, but most women end up working multiple shifts. There is a hospital shift, and then there is a shift at home, managing children, family members, household responsibilities. Society still considers this to be a woman's role. Don't get me wrong, many partners do contribute to childcare and household work, but the key word here is they contribute. Ultimately, the mental load of managing everything still falls on the woman. Another difficult reality is that the most demanding years of residency and career building coincides exactly with biological clock. Now, no matter how progressive we are, biology is not going to pause. So, what do? Do we sacrifice? The truth is, we are forced to choose. Taking a maternity break means that you are worrying about falling behind. If you stay at home, you are guilty. If you work all day, you feel guilty. It is a constant cycle of guilt. And again, it comes to the same thing, choosing one over the other, because having both seems impossible. Societal expectations don't help either. You are supposed to excel at work and be perfect at home. But is that a solution? Yesterday, I came across a post where someone proudly mentions that they spend nearly 50,000 a month on nannies in order to balance career and family life. Are we outsourcing parenting? Now, let me share a personal experience. When I was looking last year for a school for my 3-year-old in a reputed school in Pune, they told me something quite surprising. They said they usually prefer stay at home mothers, but since we are doctors, they would make an exception, provided I work part time and I was available to care for my child after the school hours. Needless to say, my child does not go to that school. But think of the irony. Society expects us to do well at work and expects us to work less to fulfill traditional caregiving roles. Isn't that hypocrisy? In fact, our medical system also rewards imbalance. Extra shifts are taken as commitment, availability is equals dedication, saying no is lack of passion. But we are slowly normalizing burnout. We also hear endless unsolicited advice. Manage your time better. Others are doing it. Set boundaries. This is not balance. This is survival. Instead of anecdotes alone, let's now look at what research actually says. So, actually, all the 4 articles report that women physicians reported 16% more burnout than that as compared to the men. So let me conclude with this thought. Work life balance in medicine is often less a reality and more socially comforting myth. And yet, despite imbalance, the exhaustion and the expectations, women doctors continue to show up every day, caring for everyone else while quietly carrying the weight of it all. And perhaps the real question is that is not how women doctors balance it all, but why the system still expects them to. Thank you.
Excellent, Shweta. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Kavita, can we have your presentation?
Yeah, I'll be sharing it.
Yeah.
It's visible?
It is, ma'am. Just put on a slideshow and then we are good to start.
Yeah, I have done it. Hope it's visible.
Yes.
Yeah. At the outset, I thank MOS Dr. Anagha ma'am, Dr. Aarti for this opportunity. Respected judges, teachers, and my friends. My topic for today is work-life balance, a manageable reality for women doctors. Friends, as has been correctly said in Bhagavad Gita, Yogastha Kuru Karmani, that is, you work with the steadiness and the balance. Now, here, the work life balance doesn't mean that you have to divide your time according to the day or a time. It is about the inner strength the woman has. Now, let us discuss a little 4 important strengths the woman has. The first is the strength of intelligence. My friend, we have all been studying medicine and intelligent, and we all know that Ahilyabai Holkar had been ruled the kingdom with the wisdom and the administrative brilliances, as has been reported or stated in Panchatattva that Pragyanam Manushyanam Shaktihi Paramikasmrita. That is, the wisdom is the highest strength, and the woman doctor has it. Coming to the second strength is the strength of empathy. My friends, when we are studying medicine, it is not only about the science, but it is also about the compassion. And a great example of our own mother, she has that empathy. But that empathy doesn't mean weakness. That empathy is the emotional strength which she gives us. And yes, we all have that. And when we are being emotionally stable at the workplace or around surrounding our workplace, we are always benefiting the woman surrounding us. Coming to the third strength is the strength of courage. My friends, when we are studying, even during residency or later on also, even in professional and personal life, we are taking life and death decisions. Many a time, small and big decisions has been taken. Now, this is nothing but the courage. Our warrior Rani Lakshmibai has fought years back for her own kingdom, and that courage somewhere is there in all of us because we are the descendants of her. My friend, coming to the fourth strength of discipline. Now, this discipline doesn't come immediately. The discipline has to be shared and has to be learned every now and then. My friends, are we not heard about Mrs. Indira Nooyi or Mrs. Priyanka Chopra has been global icons, also working professionally good and also simultaneously raising with their families. कहते हैं जहाँ चाह है वहाँ राह है. My friends, to all those who are attending this webinar, to all those women, tell me, are you not professionally active? Are you not working hard for your profession? Tell me, are you not looking after your children? Tell me, are you not helping your parents whenever they need an assistance? If your maid is on leave, are you not giving the food to your family? If the answer is yes, my friends, this is nothing but the work-life balance. And this is a reality and we have to accept it. My co-colleague Shweta told about the delegate lot of work and having burnt out. But I think we have to prioritize our things one at a time. And we have to delegate work necessary whenever and all been also shared by Anagha ma'am that we have to delegate work whenever and all needed. So thank you everyone for the patient listening. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was a charged up and very, very nice one. Huh? Very nice. This debate was very interesting.
The
Both
real
of you
debate.
spoke so well.
Lovely.
This was the real
Let's see
debate.
let's see our panelists what they have to say.
Ladies first. It's a woman day, so.
Okay,
Ladies
so
first.
देखा bias आ गया सर ऐसा कैसा?
I wish everyone here a very happy Women's Day, and I'm very, very glad and pleased to be here in this webinar. This is such a like a boosting and a pushing webinar here, listening to such encouraging talks. And I should say, yes, this should be celebrated, and such webinars should be put up to cheer up each and everyone, to empower more women, and to bring out more issues, like how Shweta has presented the reality. Yes, our biological clock does take along with us, with our careers that start shaping, and that is the time. And she says that we become a punching bag. So I would like to say that patient shifts and all these can be managed, which we have been doing. Yes, for the biological clock, we need to respect the timeline and have I should say, you should hibernate in that period where you give birth to your kids and you have to take care of them. Very true that a mummy is needed at home that time. So do that, and thereafter have full time and full chance for you to develop. It's not that those years are going to push you back or take you back, because we all have been doing this. Another thing is, all this makes you stronger. It makes you more stronger, I should say. It empowers you. So never keep a guilt there, and also try to delegate work. In that way, you can do that. Hobbies, not to bring more pressure to your time or give you more pressure, but to get relaxed. And that is why I think that at home also, once you start stepping out and start doing work, everyone does cooperate. Yes, we should train our boys to do all the work at home and help us. So we need to take help from whosoever who is around you. They do help you, yeah. And your kids are also very adaptable. They become very adaptable and adjustable. They know that mommy goes at this hour, comes at this hour. They do respect your time and your space. So I think Shweta has truly put up very real points which do have answers. And Kavita, yes, you have very well put up all the way that we are multitasking and we are going forwards. And of course, we need our everyone around us to cheer and also thank. It is not only your own celebration, but you should thank the ones who are really supporting you, who are around you to bring you up. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing so many years of experience experience on you balance your life so well. So I think all inspired by that. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Can we please now quickly, thoda fast जाते हैं. We'll move on to the next reel.
Dr. Nikhil, we'll just hold on. We'll take comments from Dr. Santosh Bhide.
Yes,
He just
yes,
allowed
yes.
ma'am to speak first, but he didn't say that he won't speak. So let's allow
Of
him
course,
to
of
speak.
course.
No. If time is less, then it's okay.
No, no, we
Yeah,
will hear
Points are
from you,
covered.
sir.
No,
Please.
we'll hear.
Yeah. Congratulations to Dr. Anaga and her team, Dr. Aarti and everybody for taking this webinar, and excellent webinars are there. Basically, the question was, is there any challenge for work-life balance challenges there in the field of medicine? Yes, the challenge is there. Challenge exists not only for ladies, it also exists for gents, but more so for ladies because there are various gender biases there. Then pressure from society, pressure from relatives, pressure from other people. They expect more from ladies. They have to do more work. But of course, the God has given gift to ladies that they can do multitasking. So in this debate, actually, Shweta actually mentioned all points were very well mentioned by Dr. Shweta, and the solution given by Dr. Kavita was also excellent. So work-life balance is a fact, but there are certain points. Say like if we set boundaries as a working woman, if you set boundaries, define work, delegate works, if you manage time, if you have institutional support, then I think this can be managed. And we have such wonderful panel of ladies who are all doing all these things. And the best example is our president herself, the great example of work-life balance by Dr. Anaga. So everybody can take a inspiration from her. And thank you once again, and excellent webinar. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Santosh,
so
sir. Actually, you know what? Abhi in the morning only, Anaga ma'am was with us at a rehearsal and we did a choreography and so much. And here she's managing this
I
whole
know,
thing. It's
I
a
know her.
perfect example. So much.
I'm sure. I know her.
She's very inspiring. Very
So
inspiring.
Nikhil sir, let's have the next set of videos.
Yes, let's go to the reel.
Yeah. So we have next video by Dr. Kshama Kadam. Sunil?
Yes, I'm playing this.
So we have last 4 videos.
People often ask me how I balance being a doctor and a mother. As a doctor, every day I try to care for my patients, to heal, to comfort, and to make someone's difficult day a little easier. But when I come home, I step into another role that has changed me completely. Motherhood has taught me a different kind of strength. The strength to keep going after sleepless nights, the patience to nurture a tiny life, and the love that asks for nothing in return. My child may be small, but he has already made me a stronger. Being a doctor teaches me how to heal the world around me. And being a mother reminds me why healing matters so much. The woman who inspires me today is the woman I became after becoming a mother.
Next video is by Dr. Saili Sonone.
एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा जैसे सुबहों का रूप, जैसे सर्दी की धूप, जैसे बीना की तान, जैसे रंगों की जान, जैसे बल खाए बेल, जैसे लहरों का खेल, जैसे खुशबू लिए आए ठंडी हवा। एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा।
The next video and the last video is by Dr. Sujata Chandne. Sorry. The next video is by Dr. Anamika Agarwal.
एक लड़की को
This was Anamika Agarwal, no?
This was Anamika. So next one will be by this, which
Saili.
is the last video, Dr.
Have we
Sujata
missed
Chana.
Saili? Dr. Saili Sonavane?
No, Saili, I don't think.
First was Chama Kadam, and then was Anamika Agarwal. Then where is Dr.
No.
Saili?
I announced for Saili, but I think Sunil.
But he played Chama Kadam. I mean, he played Anamika Agarwal.
Anamika, yeah. So I will just
Which one
correct.
did I miss? Which one was missed?
Saili Sonavane, that we have missed.
14th, number 14. Sunil, आपके पास 14 number का video होगा. So just to
No, he
tell
played
the
Dr. Saili. I think Dr. Shama was not there.
Shama, you played.
Shama, you have played.
Dr. Saili also I played. So
No, Saili, it was Anamika Agarwal's video. That was Anamika Agarwal's second video.
So then
Dr.
you must
Shanta
not
Bhagwani
have
was
played for Dr. Shama. You must not have played. That is number 13, Sunil.
Probably he has not played for Shama.
Okay, let me do one thing. I'm going to do it from my end, Sunil.
Hello everyone. On this Women's Day, I remember the woman who shaped my personality, my mother. She was a teacher by profession, but at home, she was my first mentor. Ambitious, forward-thinking, and quietly powerful ahead of her times. Let me share a few small incidents. As a child, she made me practice for Seva Sadan Tagare speech competition in front of a mirror with props like hat, stick, and stone. Actually, she wasn't correcting my speech, but she was building confidence. During the competition, she would hide outside the hall, watch me perform, and then at the end, she would greet me saying that it was the best. This simple sentence built my self-belief. She never took decisions for me, but made me take my own. In 11th standard, she encouraged me to attend the military training school at Bhosla Military School, which shaped my discipline and resilience. From sketching to library hours to English speech training, she developed designed growth around me. She just didn't raise a daughter, but built courage. Long before the world called me Dr. Kshama, she had already built a person I was becoming. And so today, every patient I treat with empathy carries her imprint. A mother doesn't give a life, but she designs personality. Thank you.
So I know there have been some confusion, but it's okay. Human errors are acceptable. So the video which was played now was by Dr. Kshama, and the video which we saw before first one was by Dr. Saili, and Dr. Anamika's video. I am sure we all have now cleared our things. Yes. So the last video is by Dr. Sujata.
तुम्हें गिराने वाले बहुत मिलेंगे, पर तुम खुद को खुद ही उठाने की हिम्मत रखना। हाथों में तुम्हारे किसी का दिया फूल हो ना हो, मगर खुद के कमाए पैसे जरूर रखना। इस दिखावे की दुनिया में अपने मन में ज्ञान का भंडार रखना।
Why so short video?
Yeah, that's it, Sunil.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, Nikhil sir, are you taking it forward? So we've reached towards
1 minute, Dr. Sujata wants to say something.
Yeah, Dr. Santosh. It was a short video because I was told that it has to be only a minute or so. So that's why I stuck to that. And
yeah, fine. No, I thought some technical error. That's why I asked. Actually.
So next debate, we are going to talk about what truly shapes success in medical careers. Is the merit or the bias? To discuss this, we have the panelists Dr. Deepti Joshi and Dr. Nivian, and the speakers are Dr. Pallavi Sarate and Dr. Pratima Vishwakarma. So we will start with Dr. Pallavi.
Yeah.
Can you please share
Yeah.
your screen?
Is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Anaga Madam and Dr. Aarti for this opportunity. So this is an interesting talk, but I think at the beginning of the program only, Dr. Tejaswini said that selection in any organization should be merit-based and hard work is the way of life. Similarly, Anaga Madam had said that we should focus on our own work and merit. So I think I need not explain it further, but still, I'll go ahead with my presentation. So in the pursuit of excellence, does merit really still matters in ophthalmology? So what exactly is merit? So merit is the hard work that we put. It's our dedication to develop our skill set so that we can give our best for and we can do best for our patients. So on this Women's Day, we celebrate the theme Give to Gain. So what we give is actually our dedication and our efforts to develop our skill set, to learn new skills. And what we are gaining is the benefit of our patients. That is the life-changing experience that patient gets after having a great vision. The success in ophthalmology is not dependent on bias. It is the harvest of merit. So merit is only sustainable driver in the success of an ophthalmologist because ophthalmology is the branch that is precision based. We require surgical discipline and results are objective. Like in other branches, patients have to wait for 3-4 weeks or few days and then they can tell whether the surgery was successful or not. But it's not so in our field because with the very next day patient can see the results and in 1 to 2 days they can tell how the surgery was done by the surgeon. So in OT, microscope doesn't recognize gender or the background or from where you have come. It only recognizes your skills. So whether it is a successful phacosurgery or a precise retinal peeling or ILM peeling, it depends entirely on your hours of practice, how much time and efforts you have given to develop that skill. Ophthalmology requires precision and expertise. Thus, merit ensures that patient receives the best care. Our success in medical field, it begins with rigorous entrance exams and it is continued by different exams, fellowships, ICOA exams, and thus it standardizes benchmark for merit and not the bias. Publication research is also dependent on how much time and efforts you are putting to learn new things, and thus bias cannot be the way for it. Now our technological literacy, nowadays we are seeing new technologies are developing, AI, robotic surgeries, etc. For that also to remain in the competition, we have to put our efforts, we have to learn new skills, and that is how you have to give your best to learn the new things and remain in the competition. While some may argue that bias creates glass ceiling. However, from our own organization, leaders like President Dr. Anaga Madam, Secretary Dr. Preeti Kamdar Madam, Dr. Karobi Madam, we all can see that merit is the only thing which has helped them to be here at this stage. Thus, bias is a hurdle, but merit is an engine. The success in the field of ophthalmology is defined definitely by the patient outcomes, how patient is treated, what he is seeing, and it is definitely not the starting blocks. Thus, to conclude, our theme is give to gain. Thus, success in an ophthalmological career is based on 3 C's, that is competence, consistency, and compassion. And pillars of these are the pillars of merit. Thus, bias may open a door, but only merit can sustain it and can show you the road ahead. Thus, let us give our best to develop new skill sets, to learn new things, so that we can give best to the patients, and thus patients can gain best results and best visual acuity, which will be the gift to this world. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You spoke so well, Dr. Pallavi. Actually, if you see in any field, merit and bias usually sit in the same room. So, sab hota hi hai. Let's hear about the bias side from Dr. Pratima now. So, over to you, Dr. Pratima.
Hello, everyone. So, are my slides visible and my voice is audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
So, hello, everyone, and good evening, all. Wish you a very happy Women's Day to everyone. And today I will be speaking for bias, and my name is Dr. Pratima Vishwakarma. So, just a second. Yes. So, what is merit and what is bias? Merit is basically based on knowledge, skill, hard work, academic achievement, and clinical competence, while bias is based on conscious or unconscious preferences, social expectations, gender roles, and institutional culture, as well as opportunity gaps. So, is medicine all based on meritocracy, based on competitive exams and rigorous training that you get? Merit makes you capable, but real career progress depends on human decisions because careers are shaped by people and people do carry bias, so we cannot ignore it. So, as we all know, what are the bias? It has been discussed in several presentations till now. So, women now constitute almost 50% of the graduates, medical graduates, yet they are significantly underrepresented, and fewer keynote speakers and editorial leadership roles are given to women. Also, there is this motherhood penalty which comes for women. And there are, apart from gender bias, there is informal networks which help shape the opportunities for many people. Mentorship and nominations may or may not be neutral, and opportunity gaps are there even despite equal competence. Senior versus junior gaps are also there. So even our patients, not they do not see all our credentials. We might be having several degrees, several fellowships. Still, they might have preferential bias, and even sometimes gender preference bias. So, what is the solution for all of this? The most important thing is awareness about the bias and overcoming it. I'm not saying merit is not important, but you have to be street smart. You have to overcome the bias. If someone tells you you are young, you are a female, and you cannot do this and that, just ignore it. Go ahead and knock the doors which are closed, which appear closed. It might be just open. Grab all the opportunities you get and never undermine yourself for being either a female or a young person. You should not think yourself to be lesser than anyone. Once you overcome all these bias, success is your route. So merit builds skills, hard work builds excellence, but bias shapes your opportunities. Merit alone does not explain success because so many people are meritorious, but not all are successful. And that is the hard truth. So you have to take the path which is less walked, and definitely success is there for you. So you have to understand what is bias and then overcome it. So, as I'm not saying against merit, merit is definitely important, but you have to overcome all the bias which is there. So, thank you, everyone. And I would like to thank my family, both sides, before and after marriage, because they have always supported me and they have never let any kind of bias step in my way. Thank you.
Thank you. You spoke really well, and we've heard both the sides. What I gather from this is that bias merit jo bhi hoy, they should have a common starting line. That's what we understand. Let's hear it from Dr. Nivian and Dr. Dipti. What are their views on this? Dr. Nivian?
Deepti?
Nivian, you want me to go first?
Definitely.
Thank you, Nivian. I'm so delighted. Okay, so at the outset, thank you, MOS. Thank you, Anaka ma'am. Thank you, Aarti. Thank you, Nikhil sir. So let me come. I was just making a note of both of them. So Dr. Pallavi said merit is important as compared to bias. I definitely agree that your surgical skill, your clinical acumen, the researcher in you is really important to go ahead in our life. But let us speak frankly, Pallavi. I have so many fellows in front of me, and every time they tell me, मैडम किसी भी फेलोशिप इंटरव्यू में जाते हैं मुझसे पहले पूछा जाता है, will you get married? Are you married? Are you gonna have children? Where are you gonna have children? So the bias with us starts right from our fellowship interview. I don't think any man is being asked, will you get married in his fellowship interview? That never happens. So, and then the next, when you come to your consultancy, consultant part of it, again, your CV, maybe somewhere the leadership skills, as when Dr. Pratima was mentioning, reaching out to a higher level of promotion, all this is somewhere in, may not happen in big cities, but then there are people who actually agree that these things are happening even now. So bias is there. We cannot neglect it, but then it may not be as rampant as it was before. So the struggle still persists for some women, I would still say that. So how do we go ahead? So the alternative routes, you need to work smarter rather than working harder here. earlier, become more visible, get some FICO assess thing, or go ahead with some publications of paper, present multiple papers in AIUS or in any international conference. Your name automatically comes out everywhere. And whenever there is any leadership activities happening in the medical colleges or in the institutions, you need to raise your hand and say, I'll present this, I'll talk on this. So volunteering yourself, making yourself more visible, maybe even if somebody wants to take on that bias factor on you, your merit automatically shows up. So with this, I would like to say that making yourself visible and strategically go ahead. I don't think so any bias can affect us women. Merit automatically shows up. So this would be my point of for this debate. I would like to pass on the baton to Nivian.
Yeah. Wow. First of all, I'm just really happy and honored actually to be a part of this wonderful and exciting MOS program. Even though I have had so many webinars, I think this is one of its kind webinar, and it's very interesting. See, as far as the topic goes, I think, yes, it is all about merit. But as also Deepthi said and Pratima said, there is a bias in every field actually. It is not only in ophthalmology. Everywhere there is bias. But you have put a beautiful slide. Now it is how you overcome that bias, isn't it? So instead of thinking what are the bias there, how do we overcome it is I think what we should pay. See, I can give only myself as an example, isn't it? When I started presenting, every time when I started presenting in TNOA, every time it used to get rejected. So I almost waited for 4-5 years. Then I shifted to international presentations. Then the next 5 years, I won 4 international awards, but still not even selected once in TNOA. So what I'm trying to say is, and after 10 years, I won my first video in TNOA after winning in AO, AP, everywhere else. So that taught me a lesson that be persistent. Like what Pallavi said, no, hard work never goes waste. It is just that you don't know when it is going to pay you. So instead of looking out for the results, what I started focusing on, do what you like, enjoy what you like doing. If you like presenting, go present. If you like doing surgical videos, go do your surgeries. You like managing hospital, go manage your hospital. So do what you like and what you're passionate about and keep doing it. And then success and all these things will definitely come upon. So that is my take on this. But overall, I think going with all the speakers, I think leadership is there for women, and just that surprised to see the statistics in other fields that it has been so low. But we should be happy. Like I am happy that in ophthalmology it is not the case. So, and you don't have to search anywhere outside that. You have your own MOS president Ananga ma'am, who is a perfect example. In Tamil Nadu also Sujata ma'am doing a great job, and it is just a matter of time. I think other associations to look into ophthalmology for this. And as far as I think work-life balance, I think we should learn what work-life balance is from the women, putting all the women into this thing. I know that how my family is. My wife spends 25% of the time taking care of the house, 25% of the time managing the family, that is including me and the kids, 25% in the hospital, and 25% for herself. So I think that even we don't do that balance. So that is like the perfect work-life balance, and they tend to do actually more work than what we do, but they just don't show it outside, or we don't celebrate it equally. So that is why the Women's International Day is just a day just to rethink and celebrate all the things. It is not that we'll have to do it for men or women. It is just to rethink on what all we have done and to appreciate ourselves. So we keep going further more and more. So that's my concluding thing. So thank you once again, Santosh and Nikhil, for having me here. And thank you all.
Thank you, Nivian. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of the speakers. There were wonderful debates. All of the people who made the reels, all our esteemed panelists for being, the yin and the yang and giving both points of views. It was such a thoughtful, well executed program by Dr. Anaga ma'am and Dr. Aarti. They put in a lot of effort on this. Very well done, and the perfect way to celebrate Women's Day. Aarti, over to you now.
Aarti, unmute. Yes. I am just, my brain is still calculating stuff. So I'm sure that we have the results now. And we will
Before
hear it.
Aarti, just I want to say one thing.
Sure, sir.
Sir, I have one question to everyone. My daughter asked me one day why the girl is going to other place or other's home after marriage. Why not the man, means the gender means male? Why he is not given that chance? So
So do
that
you want
question
me
I
to
could not
answer
answer.
it? So
Yeah,
do you want me
please.
to answer it? So being
Yeah,
a girl,
please.
I'll answer that. I got married recently and now I have a 10-month-old baby. So I can understand her feeling. So I'll just say that maybe because men cannot do that. It is not possible for them. They probably, God has not given them that gift of multitasking, managing two families, leaving something which she really loves, and create another house in another family. Probably just that girls are more gifted.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Anybody else wants to say anything?
I would like to say something.
First of all, I want to thank you for filling in for my absence because I had to go for Preeti's prayer meeting and I had to leave in between suddenly. So thank you so much for taking on the onus of judging the two speakers whom we were supposed to judge. And the other thing is that, see, where it is a question of multitasking, I think it has come from a long period of war of the woman against a male kind of supremacy, where she's had to prove herself at several levels to kind of make herself at least a viable member of the family, somebody who can be revered. And that's how the mother terminology comes up, and that's how the mother is revered. So it's not just of today, it is something which has been happening over the generations. Because if something is not done in the house, which is the most unpaid job and the most thankless job that a woman can ever do, she is blamed for it. The florals and the gifts and the praises come very sort of limited. But when abuses have to be given, blames have to be given, something has to be like sort of derided, these are the first things which generally happen in any household. So a woman has had to kind of uh, deflect those from her path by seeing that she's good at everything, and it is a matter of practice, whereas men have not had to do that kind of a struggle in their entire lives. So that is the reason why women are good at multitasking. They will do 10 things at one time. They will remember 100 things that have to be done to the mother, father, brother, sister, relatives, whose house you have to go to, whose birth ceremony you have to go to, whose funeral you have to attend. It's just been that. And basically the thing is that this actually, where we are talking about Women's Day, it has started from a period of time in the early 1900s, where people just were sort of fighting for their labor rights because they used to not get paid enough. And then it went on to political issues, and now it is kind of a global awareness which is there, where people are picking up and many people celebrate it. But actually, the concept of Women's Day is not for celebration. It is to make the woman over there become equal to the man, which was not so in those times. But things are bettering now, but still there are cases where you find that the woman is not given the equal. Like you take, for instance, Middle East. If you go to a place like Saudi or Dubai, a person who's a houseman, a male houseman, gets more weightage than a female registrar. And that is true even today. So the thing is that there are a lot of places where all these things have to change. And the change is always for a better, because it is not about comparing anybody, but it is just that let us breathe. That is all we ask you. Let us be ourselves, let us do our best, and let us breathe. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I just
Thank you,
want to,
ma'am, for the
very
words
well
of
said.
wisdom. Yeah.
Very
Yes,
well
Dr.
said.
Anika.
So I just wanted to say something regarding Dr. Santosh sir's question. So, sir, this is because we have patriarchal system, and my neighbor actually they are from south. So actually, her mother stays with them. So when she delivered for the third time with a baby boy, her husband did not speak with her for a week because they have now three male children. And when I had been to Leh and Ladakh, there I loved the system because they have the, I think, highest level of social awareness. Our driver, he told me that told us that when he got married, his wife had only one sister. And that girl was already married. So his wife's parents were not looked after by anybody. So his parents told him that you are two brothers and already your brother is married. So why don't you go to your mother's, to your wife's side and stay with them? So he told us that they have a small baby boy, and his wife and her parents, they stay together. So I think that is the highest level of social awareness and social maturity that needs to be developed in the society.
Very true.
Correct, very true.
I see something.
So, Anagha ma'am, you want to say
Yeah,
something before
I
we
would
announce the result?
really,
Yeah.
no, I would just like to thank all of you. I mean, this was just a concept, but you took it forward, Dr. Aarti, and thank you to all the speakers, wonderfully spoken, all the panelists, and really, I'm feeling really grateful to all of you. Thank you. It was a lovely discussion.
I just want to add something, Anaga.
Yes, yes.
This is so good because here, when we are celebrating Women's Day, it actually means we celebrate the womanness, the womanhood, and we see the male representation here, and to hear their thoughts and to see how beautifully they have accepted the system of balancing the masculine and the femininity. Like Nikhil was talking of yin and yang theory. Definitely, there is every human has both the male and the female aspect of it. And what happens is over time, it's only when the hormones play, things go up and down. That's when those emotions come up more prominently. But otherwise, I think we all have all the emotions. And I disagree with Aarti that we are the multitaskers and we can do it. I think the guys are multitaskers too. They adorn the roles of husbands and fathers and grandfathers. And I think now the new gen, they are into, the helping with all the chores and everything. So I think we all are
I didn't say that men cannot do it.
Aarti, we are going to have the next debate, next version.
That will
Yes,
be the next.
I just said
I
that
know
we are
Aarti.
we are
capable.
trained, and I said
We both can be capable. I just know that we all are capable for sure. So let's celebrate this Women's Day with a good feeling
Dr.
that we.
Santosh wants to say something.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Santosh.
see, everyone is speaking. All ladies are speaking, and men are silent.
Sir, we are
Because we are the silent
Yeah, you're
people,
going to announce the
silent
results.
workers
Now-
behind the success of the
now-
family.
Now it is
Nikhil
reversing.
will also
Now
accept. Nivian
it's
will also
becoming
accept. We don't. We
more of
just
We need a
against
version
everything what
2.0
the
debate,
ladies
sir. The next debate we
Yes.
will take forward these step books with Aarti.
Now it's becoming more female dominant nowadays.
No.
No, all said and done, there
Anagha
is a
ma'am, we
all
have
said and
So
done,
I
there is a
think,
gender bias. Not even in tier 2, tier 3 cities, the gender bias exists. Even in USA, the gender bias exists for the salary structure. For a well-educated ladies, they pay less. And the very fact that not a single lady has become a president of USA itself says that there is a gender bias. See, we had our prime minister, like Indira Gandhi was there, even Sri Lanka had lady prime minister, Bangladesh, even Pakistan, but United States has not even a single lady president is there. So gender bias is there, and this celebration needs to be there, needs to be done, and a great webinar and great talks by everybody.
the World Economic Forum, no? Just one last 10 seconds. World Economic Forum says that it will take 100 years for this gender bias to go.
Absolutely.
So that means it is not going to happen in our lifetime. Yeah.
No,
Now
it
let's
will
announce
happen.
the
It will
results.
happen actually. It should happen.
If you hold such type of webinars, it will go off.
At least in ophthalmology.
Ophthalmology,
Yeah. So
In
I
ophthalmology,
think
there is no gender bias.
Yeah.
I think we have it's 6:53, and I know that most of
Yeah.
you might be waiting to
Yeah.
go and
Waiting
watch
for
your
the
match.
Yes.
So
Yes.
without wasting any time, I will request Dr. Santosh Bhide sir to please announce the winners, the top 3 winners for today's video reel competition.
Before I release the winners list, let me congratulate the team MOS led by Anagha, Aarti, Preeti and everybody for an excellent concept. Second thing is I would like to congratulate all the participants, those who have taken part in sending the 1-minute video, and all the videos were brilliant actually. So it was really tough task. It was like a tough match. Now who is going to win? I really don't know. Aarti, you have shared, right?
Yes,
So
I shared
the
Let's
third
start with the
position,
last third.
I'll start with third position because there are top 3 positions. So third position is Dr. Divya Vakodkar. Second position is a video by Dr. Anamika Agarwal. The second video which was shown, where I think Professor Shanta Motwan is photo was there in that video. And the first, of course, is by Prasad Vaimbe. And actually, he has shared, means all the male panelists, whatever we feel, he could share it in the video format. So we all feel the same for our better halves, but we are not able to express ourselves. So he has
And he might not be able to know the results, sir, because he's somewhere in Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, I know, he's in Kilimanjaro. So
Aarti, we can put it on the MOS group. Yes, Dr.
Tejaswini is there on the panel actually.
Yeah, she's gone for the
She has gone
another
for
event.
another event. Yeah, okay. So all the best.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you, everyone.
we've reached towards the end. So I will take a minute to give vote of thanks. I would like to thank Dr. Anagha Hirun ma'am and team MOS, ma'am, specially for this concept, and she gave me free hand to conduct it the way I want, things I want to do. I'm very happy, ma'am, that it went on really well. I would like to thank Dr. Nikhil Nastal sir to agree to moderate this session with me. I would like to thank to all the panelists who took time on a Sunday evening and be with us till the end. To all these speakers who spoke really well and made us think that these debates were actually needed. To all the presenters who've shared their video, took time to make the reels and speak from bottom of their heart. To our lovely audience who motivate us to continue doing this. Last but not the least, to team entered for being with us for this webinar. And thank you once again, everyone. See you all soon in some another.
Thanks, Aarti, yourself first, and Nikhil.
Yes.
Yeah, for the
Great
wonderful conduction of this
moderation.
comparing, for this webinar, and also Anagha and team.
Great concept and excellent execution. As
Thank
always.
you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
have a good day, and good luck to India to win as well.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
इथे जागा नाही पुढे.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
See you in Jaipur, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.